All right, let's see here what it looks like. We are on the new software 23.44.30.2. We have full self-driving beta 11.4.9, and let's see how it does. Let's slow it down a little fast. What's going on here? What is going on here? We can pull up. We have a red light. Is it going to stop? Jeez Louise. We're whipping around the parking lots. We're going to slow this down a little bit. There we go. Definitely not turning. Technically, there's a stop right there. Let's see. Oop. Okay, are we going for it? Oh my goodness. That was aggressive. Alright, let's see. Okay, navigated the parking lot okay. We're going pretty quick. Way more natural, except I don't know why we're slowing down right here. But what I appreciate is when the cars move over and they're not entirely out of the lane, like a lot of what so for example, like the Rivian's version of it, and even a lot of other cars for that matter, is the car will slow way down even though it has a ton of room, and the other car is still moving over, and then once they've centered themselves in the other lane, then the car feels it's okay to speed back up. Excuse me. A more realistic way of driving is, this guy tailgating me. Once you know the person's intention and they are, mostly over, if not right on the line with the last side of their tires, then you can go ahead and go, because they're going to be out of your lane by the time you are passing them. So I understand being a little overly cautious. That makes sense. Let's see how it does here merging. It's going to turn me crazy, like trying to pass this guy. So we can speed up a little bit. Good job. Very natural. No blinker. And we're in. Slam on the brakes. This truck is very impatient, and he's pulling in front of people and not doing a zipper pattern behind us. I have a feeling when we get up here to the straightaway, he's gonna speed around us, which is probably for the best, because he is definitely very impatient this morning. Here comes homie and his bro-dozer. Gotta punch it with the trailer. Gotta speed in the rain with our trailer, then get cut off. Rad, somebody fully just cut him off. Now he's gonna go in front of the PG&E truck, and he's gotta doze his way through. I'll be curious. We'll probably catch up to him at a red light up here. Some people. Anyway. Too bad. Normally there's CHP hanging out right here, but it seems to just be somebody pulled over on their cell phone. Old school. That was somebody pulled over talking on the phone. Rad. I don't remember the last time I did that in a car. so far we're doing really well. This is a difficult road. It's raining really hard. You know, visibility is definitely not great. It's driving very conservatively, giving plenty of space. The 95% of other people on the road seem to be enjoying going 5 miles an hour under the speed limit because there's flooding and nobody here wants to crash. Except bro in the big truck with the trailer. Late for work. Very natural. Actually, earlier when I was driving, I have a clip of that, and it took this turn at over 30 miles an hour. It's a very tough turn because as you turn left, the center divide kind of sticks out, the lane really narrows, and a lot of the times in the past the car has hesitated and jerked, and this was the most smooth. I mean, my mind is blown at how impressive that was and how smooth that turn was. I just loved it. I was laughing, actually. It was so good. Okay, now normally in the past it's really struggled right here. It's trouble seeing the lines, slammed on the brakes too hard. 27's a little slow for right here. Granted, we're going at the same speed as PG&E, so what's the rush? Picking the lane now. This thing's always had trouble finding the lane. Let's see if it can do it. Nope, there we go. Yep, it found it. Right on. Now we're going to be navigating the turn. We're going a little slow. We're going to give it a little push here to help out. Some encouragement. Not go over the double yellow, which it did a little bit. And yeah, a little jerky. Maybe the more times we do that turn, the better it'll get. And we should be making a left turn up here. A little close to PG&E. Want to center a little more towards the divide, so we're not blocking the lane. So far, I'm impressed. Whoa! Got to recenter the steering wheel apparently. That was jerky. Nobody's behind us, so we're good. We got clear. Don't want to hit the center divide. Take it a little wide because look at that. We actually, rightfully so, were able to cut that corner a little bit because the stop line for opposing traffic's further back, so we can make that turn. That was actually really good. We have a low speed limit coming through town here. Everyone's just kind of cruising. For the most part, it's straight. Once we get into the trees a little bit, it'll get a little windier, and the turn, one of the turns coming up, is kind of a tougher one to navigate in that the lines are not clearly defined in the center of the road, and it's a sharp U-turn uphill with opposing traffic on a blind turn. And in the past, I've had to take over. The cars really jumped the turn and tried to go a lot quicker. So I'm actually kind of curious to see how it navigates it. Also, you know, part of the turn is somebody's driveway, which is super odd, in that their driveway kind of blends into the road. There's no definitive start or end point, so everyone takes the corner a little differently. A couple sheriffs enjoying their morning coffee.